and then Eric walks into studio so early in the morning. I didn't even expect him now. I thought he's going to come after 8, but you know what? Karim Sana, my brother.
Thank you, Shafi. It's good to be here.
Yeah,
man. You don't have breakfast? What's wrong with you?
No, because first thing, I don't have a woman in my life, so you can understand.
Okay, that's kind of getting it wrong. Why aren't you making yourself your own breakfast?
Because I wake up so late before I shower, before I decide what I'm going to wear. Because, you know, when celebrities like you come through, I have to take pictures. And then I got a memo the last time I took pictures in my pajamas.
We're too old to worry about what we look like when we're with each other, Shafi, man. I mean, come on, man. You know, my boy.
Anyway. I hope everything's okay with you in traffic and whatever you're doing. The time now is about 16.7. This is Breakfast with the Stars, and we hang out with the one of Kenya's legendary, actually Africa's legendary star, Eric Wainaina, my very, very close friend. And this Friday, that is in 2 days, T-minus 1 day, you're dropping something so amazing. I love the name. Dreams in Stereo.
That's correct. Dreams in Stereo. Actually, that line comes from one of the songs. And the song is called Found Me a Lover.
Okay. And was that dedicated to me?
Of course, Shafi. You know, there's only you in my life, man. Only you, baby. You know. And so we were looking for a title because we've been running with that title for a while. And we're like, nah, man, we're gonna call it something new. And Dreams in Stereo just kind of captured everything.
Like a movie.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I mean, it captures everything that we're doing with sort of entering this new world. You know, this world of mine.
Okay. And so we've been doing like mentions and everything, talking about the album, and it's going to happen on Friday at the
Elephant.
At the Elephant. Yes. And before we talk about, all the nitty-gritty details where guys can get tickets, time, what time should you guys be seated and everything, let's talk about the collabos.
Oh, cool. Yes. Blinky Bill is on the record. In fact, he's on a song that we're putting out today.
Okay.
And it's wonderful to have a guy like Blinky on a record because he brings so much sort of stuff that you never imagine, you know? I mean, Blinky is he's just the coolest guy in Africa after you.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
He gives me competition, trust me.
You know. And so Blinky's on there, and on that same song, we've got a chick called Kendine Konge, who's a new artist in the industry, but she's amazing. But I think the tip of the iceberg is a guy called John Zenze, who you remember back in the 60s and 70s.
Man,
So he was in town, and we were actually playing the festival that you guys put together, Kwetu.
Yes.
And he was there like, man,
Yetu Festival.
Exactly. Yes. And he was there like, I want to play this gig. And he said like, usinizike nikiwa bado uhai. Right? Don't bury me while I'm still alive. I was like, let's write a song with that in it. And so that song.
So yet to happen, I think last year.
Now it was man.
2 years ago.
18 months ago or something.
Yes, or something. Yeah. So you guys went to studio.
We went into studio while he was here.
I just thought that day after you performed, we just sat and drank. So you were there still like.
Well, we did do that.
Yes.
Right.
But
still, the next day we got up and we went in the studio and tracked the song.
Talking about Blinky Bill. I was in New York about 2 years ago.
But do you say?
Yes, I'm not like what do you call it?
Over New York.
Yeah. So I'm in a studio with this like really legit people. They had us in town, and then they just want to take me on a tour on what they're doing and everything. And this guy was just singing praises about Blinky this, Blinky that. He comes here, we do this. I'm like, wow. So when he says it's cool and he's on the album, I know for sure, definitely it's going to be fire.
Blinky is the thing, man.
Another artist who was in studio after you dropped I think a month after. It's called Dan Aseda.
Nice.
Dan, yes, Cheesy.
Yeah.
Cheesy came to studio and we were asking Cheesy, how did you meet Eric? Do you remember the story?
I think we met at Kanji's studio.
Yes, you came with Chipos.
I can always be counted on for stuff like that, you know.
Yes. So this guy's like, he was like, he'd never thought, I'd ever meet Eric. And then one night he's there in studio, and then you just bust into the studio.
Showed up with the king. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, wow.
You gotta know how bachelors live. You gotta know, man.
He's feeding me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So he dropped also a very, very amazing jam.
Nice
about that is a month after you did okay.
Yeah.
And I was expecting him to be on your album. I don't know what happened.
Well, Aseda and I have worked together before.
Yes, I know.
So it didn't happen on this record.
Yes.
But our next record, we're looking at a record with sort of Legends of Africa. You know? And so Aseda's going to be on that.
So hold up. So after this, there's another one.
Man,
you're not stopping.
We've already started working. There's stuff, man. There's stuff that we're putting out on Friday, and there's even new stuff that's not even on the record. It's in like we're Always working.
I know for an artist like you, it's very hard to decide what is on the record and what cannot be on the record.
Well, it helps if you've got a producer who'll sort of squeeze your nuts if you put the wrong song on the record.
It's okay.
You know what I'm saying? And so I worked with this guy called Will, and this guy does not suffer fools gladly. As in, like, he was like, this is what's on the record. And not everything. Just shut up, Eric. You know, and so it was,
So technically, how many records, as in how many singles do you have? How many projects have you worked on? How many are missing in Dreams and Stereo?
Well, this record has 12 songs on it.
Okay.
One of which I just sooned onto there. In fact, this Don't Bury Me wasn't on the original record. And we put that on just because it's such a smoking track, you know?
Okay, yes.
But I mean, there's other stuff that there's a guy called Jason Sibiokumu, John Sibi's son.
Okay.
We've written a song called Lonely Mile, which unfortunately is not going to be on the record, but we'll put it out as a single as well. And then there's a song called This Love, which we're doing for a documentary.
Okay.
And that song's going to be coming out as well.
Wow. So let me tell you something. The song that I'm going to play first is Hallelujah, People.
Let's go for it.
Yes, it's coming us to be there. The king of live performances in the 254, man.
Well,
big
thank
shout
you very
to
much.
You. That's Hallelujah, People. And it's on the album.
It's on the album. It's on the album. It's on the album.
Dreams in Stereo.
Dreams in Stereo, man.
And who are the people in there? It sounds like a church vibe.
There's a whole choir from Nashville in there. There's some of my boys from Berkeley.
Wow.
Actually, one of the guys who played on this record, I tried to buy a keyboard from him, and he was like, I can't sell it to you because I played with it on the Michael Jackson Immortal tour.
Whoa.
I was like, how about that for a name drop?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Michael Jackson Immortal tour.
I'm telling the guy now, when you're in LA, tell guys you played with the Wainaina. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and is a guy American or is a guy Kenyan?
He's an American cat.
Wow. You're in school with him?
I was in school with that guy, but the producer of the record and a couple of other people.
Wow.
You know, but what's really cool about this record is that it's got a local feel, it's got an international feel.
Yes.
It's been recorded in about 3 or 4 different places. Recorded parts of it here in Nairobi at our studio at the Elephant. Aaron Rimbui is on it. Alan Sukre, Wajohi, Marvin Maveke, Benjamin Kabaseke Masinde. As in, like, I'm just talking about the session musicians involved.
Yes.
Then, you go across the seas to LA where we did a lot of the production engineering by musicians like I just mentioned who are Then we have a string section from Hamburg in Germany. It's a cool sort of.
But how do you get all these plugs, man?
No, you know what happens is once you start putting stuff out there, it sort of begins to snowball. And I've always believed you should surround yourself with people who are better than yourself.
Definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So,
I only work with rich people. Yes, trust me.
Well, exactly. If your idea is the best idea in the room all the time, then you're gonna lose. You become complacent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I hear now that also this has been rumored to be one of your best works.
It's my best work so far.
So it's not a rumor.
It's not a rumor. Yes. I'm telling you myself. My best
you forget that there are people who still are in love with Daima Kenya.
You know what? I love them too, and I thank them so much for that. You know, I mean, but I've put my heart and soul into this record, like I always do, right?
Yes.
But this is a very personal sort of stuff that I've been through, sort of record, and man, it's a whole new world. It's a brand new place.
Well, and I've been told that for all Eric Wainaina fans out there, this particular album will be streamed live on the Song by Safaricom tomorrow, starting tomorrow.
That's right.
That is 24 hours before the main performance on Friday at the Elephant.
That's right.
Yes.
Only if you're on Songa.
Yes.
You get 24 hours.
And also the artwork. Yes, the cover will be coming out. I've already seen it. It looks so amazing. It's too colorful. Dreams in Stereo. Reminds me of some Bruno Mars. It reminds me of a lot.
There you go.
Yes, will be dropped, actually. Will be unveiled also tomorrow.
That's right.
Yes,
that's right.
This will be on your social media pages, I'm sure.
It will be, and everywhere else. But I just want to also thank the guy who designed this for us. He's a guy called Ngene Mora.
Kenyan.
Yeah, Kenyan. He went through. He works out at Corner Trust, and I mean,
let me tell you, it looks amazing.
It's fantastic.
I love everything about it. It has an African feel. It has an urban feel. It has an eccentric feel. It has everything infused in one.
And this
is that your face?
That is my face.
Are you sure?
And then he's done some other stuff to it, and I'm there like,
you look like Wakanda.
You know what I'm saying?
Vibranium stuff going on.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. I appreciate everything. I appreciate this. The one song that I've just had, Hallelujah, is too dope, and that is why, you know what, I want to ask all Kenyans who want to come and now see you perform live to just stand by, because we have all the details of how you can get all the tickets and how you can be at the Elephant come Friday the 27th, because it's all about dreams. He does. He still has to tell us a couple of things that we need to know. So, how do people get their tickets?
Tickets on Ticketsasa.
Yes.
And they're 2,000 bob in advance, 2,500 at the door.
Yes, so at the door, that means from Friday at what time?
That means Friday at 6:59.
Yes, you
know what I'm saying?
Find any tickets on Tickets.
Exactly.
You'll be buying physical tickets.
You'll be buying physical tickets, so get them in advance.
And Elephant, for the people who've never been there, the people who've never been to the Kifaru.
It's number 3 Kanjata Road, right next to Musungari. Just as soon as you come off James Gishoro.
Yes.
And it's right there. You can't miss it. And there's a huge elephant painted on the gate.
Yes, and on that day, I'm sure there'll be music. You can just follow the music.
Exactly.
Follow the music in stereo.
Exactly, and try and come by Uber. You know what I'm saying?
Because there's no parking. Yeah, the parking is a bit
you know
hectic.
what I'm saying. And, and there'll probably be a couple of drinks, and why drive drunk? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You know, so
okay. So and another thing. So on that day, we're dropping 12 of your latest.
That's right.
Jams.
That's right.
You've already dropped 2.
I think we've dropped 3.
2, only 2. We've done Okay and Hallelujah.
That's right.
Yes.
There's one more to go.
We're about to drop the second one. This is the
go.
one I want you to tell me a story about. This is featuring Blinky Bill, the coolest kid on the block.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we called Blinky Bill up one day, and I'm there like, I've been writing this song with John Zenze, right? And John Zenze is there like, Umsinizike nikiwa bado hai. And we've written this thing, and I'm there like, there's a extra vibe that I'm looking for, you know? And so I'd also been working with this new producer. Now you've been talking about sort of these young producers you met like in Universal in
the
New
new
York.
cats, yeah.
This guy, I taught him at Brookhouse. This guy's like 20 years old.
Wow.
And they're like, his name is Rushab Nanda, right? Kenyan Indian kid. They're like, Eric, let's turn this beat in this chorus into a thing called Mumbaton. They're like, I never even heard of that.
Mumbaton is like something from outer Mumbai.
You know,
exactly.
So they're like, let me play you some stuff. And they're like, okay, that's really cool. So we changed the chorus, that kind of vibe. Then Victor Kimeto, who plays keys in my band, he's like, let's even make this thing a gospel sound in the chorus.
Okay.
So by the time we're calling in Blinky and like Kendi sang on that thing, Zenze sang on that thing, and Blinky just came and added the icing on the top. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And I've always kind of had it in the back of my mind, but collaboration is the only way forward. I tell you, man.
Well, let me ask you a question. So, what is your favorite song out of Dreams in Stereo? Or every song is your favorite?
You know, I hate to be that guy who says, "Oh, they're all my children," but I think. I probably love Hold Me Down or Can We Fly Away Together more than any other song.
Hey, trust me, those ones we're not dropping them today. Those ones you have to go to the Elephant
see that
on Friday so that you can be able to like going live on Songa by Safaricom tomorrow. And trust me, come Friday, we're going to be live like live performance with all these artists backing up Eric Wainaina at the Elephant. It's going to be fire. And remember, you can grab your tickets. It's only 2,000 bob at the gate. Advance is
2,000 bob at the gate, 2,000 in advance.
Yes.
2,500 at the gate.
So if you want to save that 500 bob and buy a drink, please just go to Ticketsasa right now and grab yourself your advance tickets, because Dreams in Stereo will be going live at the Elephant. That's in Lavington. Please, and use the taxi because Pali parking in Norma. I've been there. I know that.
There you go.
But nevertheless, my brother, a big shout out to you, man. Everybody's loving the album. At Lamington George, a hashtag Adele Shafi and Keys is saying, I've only had one song from the album and it's already giving me good vibes.
Nice one. Thank you very much, man.
Yes, it's all about good vibes. This man,
good vibration.
Yes. So, let's just give a shout out to all the people you've worked with, man. Because I'm looking at the list here. The list is endless. You've worked with the young and the old. You've worked with everybody.
Man, I first of all shout out to my band. Mavo, Benja, oh my lord.
But you've worked with this band for a long time.
I have. You know, I'm a kind of guy who holds on to people for a really long time.
Yes.
I want to say thanks to Kendi. Kendi's an amazing artist.
Kendi Nkonge,
man.
Yes. Aaron Rimbui. And my main man, Kagwe Mungai, man.
Kagwe Mungai is on there. Kagwe and I we wrote Okay together.
I remember, yes.
Man, we were sitting in the studio for hours and hours just kind of churning out
to get
stuff.
The vibe,
Kagwe, man, bless. Who else I want to thank? Oh, my Lord. I want to thank Sheba. Before I forget.
Your wife?
My wife, you know. She stood by me.
Toto.
I tell you, man. More than that, you know. Stood by me through this whole thing, helped me write this stuff, and sort of, he's my number one fan and number one critic. You know what I'm saying? So thanks, babe. Well, I want to thank my creative director, Rand, who's sitting here in the studio with us. Thank you, Rand. Thank you so much. Angela Washuka, thank you so much for helping me put this thing together. I want to thank you, Shafi.
Yeah, any day, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Thank you, Kiss. Thank you, Songa by Safaricom.
Yeah.
And everyone, just come and have a wonderful time. There's so many people to thank. I'll be here till 11.
I have a question.
You know what I'm saying?
I have a question.
Go for it.
So for the guys who might miss the event on Friday, due to, you know, other commitments, or they're not in the country, are we expecting a tour?
We are expecting a tour. November, we're going to go on a nationwide tour.
America. We cannot follow you to America.
No, you can, but you can.
We're always doing tours, but in America.
No. You can, but we'll be back here.
Can.
We'll come back.
Yes.
We'll do a national tour in November, right? And then in 2019, because in December, we're going to be doing a lot of Christmas stuff, as we usually do, right?
Power, yes.
But then starting in 2019, it's going to be national, it's going to be regional. We're already sort of making a lot of international inroads with this record, and so... But I mean, you're going to be able to see us live in a variety of places, from even very small sort of intimate gigs to much larger stuff. And so, I mean, what we do best, we do live.
Well, bless my brother. I'm loving Dreams in Stereo. I can't miss, your Friday live performance. I'll be there.
Thank you.
And yes, I've already cooked my ticket from Ticket Sasa. Yes, only 2,000 bob in advance and 2,500 at the gate. So please, people, I'm telling you, the only Friday plan this Friday is coming to check out Eric Wainaina live on stage. And by the way, all the people from Kagwe Mungai, Kendi Nkonge, John Zenze, Arumbui will be on stage live.
Nairobi Philharmonic as well will be there. Arosh dropping his new jam as well.
Fresh.
And Sage.
I'm telling you, it's going to be fun.
Wonderful. It's going to be
Let me tell you about Sage, man. I like her. I love her.
Sage is the bomb, man.
Yeah, that.